We as humans use many methods to communicate with each other. Using different languages, we might know one language or be multilingual. But we might share common understanding of the same symbols. For an example, if someone is giving you a certain amount of money, your brain will automatically understand which type of currency it's receiving and would do the mathematics conversions, just by seeing the currency symbol. And when you think about it, the dollar sign is using the letter S, shouldn't it be a D instead? Now thinking about it, our brain saves many symbols. The @ sign, the weird eye, the all-seeing eye symbol, the percentage sign. The way we write and, sometimes instead of using 3 letters, and the turned 8 is for infinity. Weird, huh? We will not forget the female and male symbols. Where did the skirt go? And if you were old enough, and from the IR generation, you would have used this much more than now. The Bluetooth symbol, the right tick symbol, the yin-yang symbol, the famous peace symbol. And you must have seen this before on machines and electronics, the power symbol, and the controversial symbol, the swastika. Welcome to another episode of What the Fact. Today's episode is about symbols. I remember when the Bluetooth was the coolest thing in the market. We used to share low-quality videos, songs, and some of Britney Spears' photos. This symbol is the combination of 2 letters. The squiggle of shapes in the bright blue brand mark comes from the runes in the Roman alphabet representing. The first letter is the B, which is close to the known B. And the other letter is H. In technical terms, the Bluetooth logo is a bind rune. This simply means that it's an image made up of 2 runes merged together. Runes have been in circulation for thousands of years now, which gives even more history to the Bluetooth image. But what H and B stands for? They are the initials of Harold Bluetooth.
Excuse me, Mr. T. Who is Harold Bluetooth?
Glad you've asked. Harold Bluetooth Gormson was a king of Denmark and Norway, who was well known for 2 things: uniting Denmark and Norway in 958. And his famous dead tooth, which was a dark blue color, and earned him the nickname Bluetooth. When Jim Cardock was asked to develop wireless technology for laptop computers at Intel, he was reading The Long Ships, a historical adventure novel about Vikings that features King Harold Bluetooth. As Jim Cardock developed the technology and managed to enable different kinds of devices to communicate wirelessly, he called it Bluetooth. Because the technology and King Bluetooth had the same purpose, unity and communication among different groups. This one is used for all wedding invitations. The term ampersand is a corruption of and per se and, which literally means, the character, and by itself, is the word, and. The symbol and is derived from the ligature of et, which is the Latin word for and. We use it almost daily, it is essential for all emails. The @ sign. The surprise is that this sign is so old. It is from the 16th century, it was used before 500 years. @ sign equals amphora, a unit of measure. So the amphora, ancient vessel form used as a storage jar and one of the principal vessel shapes in Greek pottery, a 2-handled pot with a neck narrower than the body. It equals around 23 liters. In the 19th century, the @ sign was reused to indicate the price of goods. The symbol's modern obscurity ended in 1971, when a computer scientist named Ray Tomlinson was facing a vexing problem: how to connect people who programmed computers with one another. Tomlinson's challenge was how to address a message created by one person and sent through ARPANET to someone at a different computer. The address needed an individual's name, he reasoned, as well as the name of the computer, which might service many users. And the symbol separating those 2 address elements could not already be widely used in programs and operating systems, lest computers be confused. Tomlinson's eyes fell on its sign.
I was mostly looking for a symbol that wasn't used much.
If you remember your teacher saying to you, or to one of your friends, you might not be that sharp.
You did a marvelous job, Mr. T, well done.
And she'd draw this beautiful mark on your answers.
Here you go, now would you like a cup of tea?
The most popular version is that ancient Romans used V to mark items in a checklist. V stood for Veritas, meaning true. The right half became elongated with speedy writing, just as the left part became shortened when ink would not start flowing immediately while your hand did a fast check. In countries like Finland, Korea, Italy, Japan, Norway, and Sweden, the same tick mark can be used as symbol of wrong or incorrect. In Sweden, the letter R from the word rat is used to represent correct as the word mean right. In Finland also it is used to represent wrong, in relation with the word varin, also meaning wrong. As well due to V slang of its first letter. In Japan, Korea, and Taiwan the O symbol is used to represent correct. Time's up for today. But stay tuned for part 2 of the symbols. We still have some important symbols to cover. Thank you for watching today's episode of What the Fact, with me Mr. T. Check previous episodes. You will find amazing facts. Don't forget to subscribe. And last 2 important symbols you need to learn about are the like button and the bell, to keep you connected or posted with all new facts.